Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Ganitha Sarathi. In our previous video, we have discussed about Pythagoras theorem model problems, right? So in this video also we will discuss some of the model problems related to Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so see the problem which is on the board. See here, ABD is a triangle, right angle at A. So ABD is a triangle, right angle is at which part? It is at A, and what is he giving? AC is perpendicular to BD. AC is perpendicular to BD. We have to show that AB square is equal to BC into BD, AD square is equal to BD into CD, AC square is equal to BC into DC. Means we have to prove three of the proofs. Okay. So I am not writing the informations. First we will prove the first one. What is the first one? We have to prove that AB square is equal to BC into BD. So see here. First of all, by seeing the proof, by seeing the sides, we should take the triangles related to that sides. Okay, means see here, what is there here? What is there here? AB, BC, BD, right? AB, BC and BD. AB and BC means we can take the small triangle. BD means we should take the total triangle. Understood all of you? AB, BC and BD are the sides we want. So AB, BC and BD. BC is in small triangle, BD is in big triangle. So we should take this triangle and big triangle. Okay, like that we should take the sides. So for proving first one, from triangles, from the figure in triangle, what triangles we are taking? In triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Okay, triangle ABD, triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Two triangles we are taking. First we have to prove that they are similar. How we will prove? See here. Now we already know that in ABC triangle, angle C is 90 degrees, right? So angle ACB is equal to, in ABD triangle, angle A is 90 degrees. Means angle BAD. That is how many degrees? 90 degrees. And in both the triangles, we are having one common angle. What is the common angle? Common angle is B, right? ABC and ABD. In both the triangles, we are having B as the common angle. So take angle B is equal to angle B. That is what angle? That is common angle. So now, by which similarity? By angle similarity. What you can prove? We can prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABD. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABD. Okay, or you can write triangle CAB is similar to BAD. Likewise. Okay, we are starting from what? Right angle. Now here also you can start from right angle only. Means from triangle CBA. Like that you can write. Okay. Now see, from these two triangles, first similarity is proved. If similarity is proved, then sides are in proportion. Angles are equal means sides are in proportion. Now we have to be careful while taking the sides. What are the sides we can take now? See, I am starting from small triangle. Okay, in small triangle, see here, definitely in right angle triangles you can identify the hypotenuse, right? First of all, take out the hypotenuse, it will be easy for you. So now in small triangle, what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AB. By, in big triangle, what is the hypotenuse? If angle A is 90 degrees, BD will be the hypotenuse. AB by BD is equal to, in small triangle, what is the shortest side? BC, right? In big triangle, what is the shortest side? AB, right? Is equal to, what is the remaining side now in small triangle? AC. In big triangle, what is the remaining? AD. So from these two, we don't want the third one. From these two, what is that? AB by BD is equal to BC by AB. So what you should do cross multiplication. AB into AB will give you AB square is equal to BC into BD. That is our first proof, right? AB square is equal to BC into BD. How we will take the triangle? By taking the sides. By seeing the sides, you should select the triangles. Okay, clear? Now move on to the second proof. In the same way, in the same process, we will prove the second proof also. See here. What is the second proof he is giving? AD square is equal to BD into CD. So see, AD is this one. Next BD and CD. So AD, BD, CD. BD means big triangle, CD means this triangle, right? So we should take what? From triangle ACD, from triangle ACD and triangle BAD. Okay, ACD and BAD or DAB. Okay, now see here, in this also you should prove the right angle. What is the right angle we are taking here? Angle ACD is equal to angle BAD, that is 90 degrees. And what is the common angle in both the triangles? D can be taken as a common angle, right? D can be taken as a common angle. Angle D is equal to angle D. This is a common angle. Now, by which similarity? By angle similarity. The two triangles are, how the two triangles are? Two triangles are similar. That is, triangle ACD is similar to triangle BAD. The same process continues. What is it? If angles are equal, sides will be in proportion. Okay. Now, as I said, sides are in what? Sides are in proportion. First, whenever you are taking the proportion sides in right angles, what you have to see? First, see the hypotenuse. Easily you can identify the hypotenuse. Now, start from the small triangle only. In triangle ACD, what is the hypotenuse? AD is the hypotenuse, right? So write AD first. In big triangle, what is the hypotenuse? BD is the hypotenuse. Okay, BD is equal to, in small triangle, what is the shortest side in this triangle? ACD. AC is the shortest side. In big triangle, total triangle, AB is the shortest side. Is equal to, what is the remaining side? CD is the remaining side in small triangle and AD is the remaining side in big triangle. So we should take these two. Okay, means what we should take? AD by BD is equal to CD by AD, is equal to CD by AD. Do cross multiplication. AD into AD will give you AD square is equal to BD into CD. That is our second proof. Okay. Likewise, we will prove the third one. How we will prove the third one? First, see the sides, all of you. What are the sides given in the third proof? AC square is equal to BC into DC. Okay, AC square is equal to BC into DC. Now, AC, BC, DC. See here, AC, BC, DC means BC means this triangle, DC means this triangle. So we should take these two triangles. What are the triangles? From triangle ACD and triangle ACB, right? ACD and ACB. So the same process. First take the right angles. What are the right angles? Angle C, angle ACD is equal to angle ACB, that is common angle and also right angle. Next, what you can take another triangle? Angle A is the common angle. Angle A is equal to angle A, that is common angle. Okay, by which property? By which similarity? By angle similarity. Again, the two triangles are similar. What are the two triangles? Triangle ACD is similar to triangle ACB. Again, sides will be in proportion. What are the sides which are in proportion? Sides are in proportion. Okay, so what sides? First of all, I have saved you before already. First, take the hypotenuse. In this triangle, ACD triangle, what is the hypotenuse? AD is the hypotenuse. Okay, AD. In this triangle, what is the hypotenuse? AB is the hypotenuse. Okay, AB. Next, in this triangle, ACD triangle, what is the shortest side? AC is the shortest side. In ACB triangle, what is the shortest side? BC is the shortest side. Next, remaining only one side is there. What is the remaining side in this triangle? ACD. CD is the remaining side. And here, what is the remaining side? AC. So we should take these two. What is that? AC by BC is equal to CD by AC. CD by AC. Do cross multiplication. AC into AC, AC square is equal to BC into CD or DC. That is our third proof. Okay. Likewise, you have to see the sides and you have to take triangles accordingly. Okay. Let us move on to next problem. Now see the problem which is on the board. In an equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on BC such that BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. So he is giving one condition. What is that condition? BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. We have to prove that 9AD square is equal to 7AB square. Okay. First draw the triangle. In equilateral triangle, what is he saying? This is an equilateral triangle. In an equilateral triangle, D is a point on BC. In an equilateral triangle, D is a point on BC. That is A, B, C. D is a point means D is not the midpoint. Okay, so we can take D anywhere. I am taking D here. If D is here, what will be the midpoint then? Take the midpoint as some E. Okay, take the midpoint as a E. See here. Okay, D is not the midpoint. D is a point on BC. So I am taking E as a midpoint. So here E is the midpoint of BC. Okay. Now, if you see this triangle, it forms a right angle triangle. This is straight and this is slant. Okay. So in triangle ADE, okay, in triangle ADE, this is slant. Okay, this is slant and this is straight. Like this, the midpoint, and this is the slant. Okay, so what is forming here? We are getting a right angle triangle. In triangle ADE, what is the hypotenuse? We will use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, by Pythagoras theorem, I am not writing here. By Pythagoras theorem, AD square is equal to, AD square is the hypotenuse, is equal to AE square plus DE square. AE square plus DE square. That is our first equation. Okay, that is our first equation. See, in the proof, what we have to prove? 9AD square is equal to 7AB square. Already in the left hand side we are having 9AD square. Means the right hand side, these two should be converted into AB. Okay, these two line segments should be converted into AB. Okay, so we will convert that into AB. How we will convert? See here. Now take it as equation number 1. First, now again in triangle AEC, by using Pythagoras theorem, what is the hypotenuse? AC, right? AC square is equal to AE square plus EC square. AE square plus EC square. What we want? We want the value of AE, right? So make this plus EC this side. Means AE square is equal to, if you take plus EC to the left hand side, AC square minus EC square. Okay, AC square minus EC square. Now AE square is equal to, how you can write AC? We all know that this is a equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. Okay, AB, BC and AC, three are equal. But we have to convert that one into AB, right? So that's why in the place of AC, what I am writing? AB. AB square minus EC. I have already said that E is the midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint of BC. So EC can be written as BC by 2. Right. EC can be written as BC by 2. BC by 2 whole square. That is equal to AE square is equal to AB square minus BC also can be written as AB, right? AB by 2 whole square. Okay, 3 line segments are equal now. AE square is equal to AB square minus AB square by 2 square means how much? 4. So 4 into AB square, 4AB square minus AB square by 4. 4AB square minus AB square will give you 3AB square by 4. Okay. So now what is the value of AE square we got? 3ab square by 4. Okay, now this is equation number 2, means ae square is equal to 3ab square by 4. This is equation number 2. Now we have to find the value of what? DE. For finding DE, listen, you want DE, right? First find DE, afterwards we will do square. Okay, for finding DE, how we can write DE? DE can be written as BE minus BD. Yes, from BE we can take out BD, then the remaining part is what? DE. Okay, BE minus BD. Okay, so BE means how BE will be? It will be, if E is the midpoint, then it will be half of BC. So BE can be written as BC by 2. BD value is given already, 1 by 3 BC. 1 by 3 BC means it can be written as BC by 3. BC can be converted into AB, right? Three sides are equal, so we can write AB by 2 minus AB by 3. So what is the LCM? 2 3s are 6, 3 into AB, 3AB, minus 2 into AB, 2AB. 3AB minus 2AB, AB by 6. But what we want? We want DE square. Square means AB by 6 whole square. AB by 6 whole square means what? AB square by 6 square means 36. So we got AE square value and also we got DE square value. So take as equation number 3. Got it. So now substitute that, you will get the answer. Understood? So now see here, you are substituting. Substitute equations 2 and 3 in 1. Okay, AD square is equal to, what is AE square we got? AE square is equal to 3AB square by 4 plus, what is DE square we got? DE square is equal to AB square by 36. Both we got in AB square. We have converted that one into AB square. Okay, so AD square is equal to, how can we write this one? 3AB square by 4 plus AB square by 36. What is the LCM we will get? LCM will be 36. Okay, now in 4 table 36 how many times? 9 times. Here also 9. 3 9s are 27 AB square. Here already 36 is there, so no need to multiply AB square. Now AD square is equal to 27 AB square plus AB square will be 28 AB square by 36. Cancel this one. In which table you can cancel? 4 7s are 28, 4 9s are 36. Do cross multiplication. 9 into AD square, 9 AD square is equal to 7 into AB square, 7 AB square. That is our proof. Got it? Likewise, we have to prove the problem. Okay, now let us move on to next problem. Now see the problem which is on the board. In the given figure, ABC is a triangle, right angled at B. So in this figure, B is the right angle and D and E are the points on BC trisected. Trisect means 3 points of intersection will be there. 1, 2 and 3 parts will be there. Okay, it is trisection. Next, 8AE square is equal to 3AC square plus 5AD square. We have to prove this one. For proving this one, first of all, see here, take the RHS part. In RHS part, what is the AC and AD? Okay, AC means in total triangle, this one will be AC. So now I am taking in triangle ABC by using Pythagoras theorem. What is the hypotenuse? AC will be the hypotenuse. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. Okay, now see here, AC square is equal to AB square, multiply 3 on both sides. Okay, here multiply 3 on both sides. Multiply 3, what you will get? 3 into AC square, 3AC square, 3 into AB square, 3AB square, 3 into BC square, 3BC square. Okay, now 3AC square is equal to 3AB square plus, convert BC into BE. Why we should convert, I will say. Okay, first we have to convert BC into BE. How we will convert BC into BE? See here, I am taking the condition here. See here, how you can write BE in BC? How you can write BE? See how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3. E is at the second point of intersection. Total parts are 3. So you can write BE is equal to 2 by third of BC. Okay, BE is equal to 2 by third. This is first part and second part. So E is at the second part. So that's why total how many parts? 3 parts. So 2 by third of BC. Now if BE is equal to 2 by third of BC, then BC will be equal to, make this 2 by 3 to the left hand side, it will become 3 by 2 BE. Understood? BC is equal to 3 by 2 BE. So in the place of BC, what you should write now? 3 by 2 BE. So 3 into 3 by 2 BE whole square. Okay. Now 3AC square is equal to 3AB square plus 3 into 3 square means how much? 9 BE square by 4. 2 square means 4. 3AC square is equal to 3AB square plus 3 9s are 27 BE square, right? 3 9s are 27 BE square by 4. Now take this one as equation number 1. Okay, keep it as equation number 1. Now take that equation number 1. Now see the next one. Now see here. Here what is the AC is completed. 3AC square value we got. Now what we want? 5AD square we want. So for finding AD, can we take this triangle? AD means what triangle we can take? ABD. Right? We can take ABD. Yeah, we can take ABD. In triangle ABD, by using Pythagoras theorem, what is the hypotenuse? AD will be the hypotenuse. AD square is equal to what we can write? AD square is equal to AB square plus BD square. Okay. Now see here, multiply 5 on both sides because here 5 is there. So multiply what you will get. 5 into AD square will give you what? 5 AD square is equal to 5 into AB square, 5 AB square, 5 into BD square, 5 BD square. Okay, got it. Next, 5 into AD square is equal to 5 into AB square. Keep AB square like that only. We should convert BD in terms of BE. Okay, BD should be converted in BE. Means in BE exactly BD is half. So we can write 5 into BE by 2 whole square. In BE, if you make BE as half, it will get what? BD. Right. Now 5 AD square is equal to 5 AB square plus 5 into BE square by 4. 2 square means how much? BE square by 4, right? BE square by 4. Okay? Yeah. 5 into BE square, 5 BE square by 4. Directly you can write 5 BE square by 4. So now take this one as equation number 2. Okay? This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now see here. In triangle ABE, because what is there here? AE, or else what you can do is add equation 1 and equation 2. That also you can do. In adding equation 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and equation 2, what you will get? Equation 1 is what? This one. So 5 AD square, I will be writing here because it will be clear for you. See here, adding equations 1 and 2. Yeah. 5 AD square plus left hand side, add left hand side wise, and right hand side plus 3AC square is equal to 5AB square plus 5BE square by 4 plus 3AB square plus 27BE square by 4. Okay, that is our addition. Now see, 5AD square plus 3AC square is equal to, see here, ABs are how many are there? 5AB square plus 3AB square. 5 plus 3 will be 8AB square, right? 8AB square. Now plus, see this one, 5BE square by 4, 27BE square by 4. For both the LCM is 4, so you can write 4. So 5 plus 27 will give you 32 BE square. So we can cancel 4 ones are 4 8s are. So what is the remaining one? 8 AB square plus 8 BE square. So if you take common as 8, what it will get? What you will get? 8 common means AB square plus BE square. Now see here, listen. In triangle ABE, in triangle ABE, what is the hypotenuse? By using Pythagoras theorem, AE will be the hypotenuse. AE square is equal to AB square plus BE square. AB square plus BE square. Now use this equation 3 here. AB square plus BE square, AB square plus BE square. In the place of AB square plus BE square, what you can write? AE square. So here write AE square. So 5AD square plus 3AC square is equal to 8AE square. That is our proof. Understood all of you? So likewise we have to find the problems. Now let us move on to next problem. See the problem which is on the board. Equilateral triangles are drawn on 3 sides of right angle triangle. Okay. First draw the figure. If this is a right angle triangle. Okay. Equilateral triangles are drawn on 3 sides of right angle triangle. So draw the equilateral triangles. So if this is equilateral triangle and this is another equilateral triangle and this is another equilateral triangle. Okay. Now label this A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now see here, we got the equilateral triangles on 3 sides of a right angled triangle. We have to prove that areas of triangle and hypotenuse. In hypotenuse, what is the triangle? Area of triangle BCD, right, is equal to sum of areas of triangles on other 2 sides. What are the other 2 triangles we are getting? Triangle, area of triangle ACF and sum plus area of triangle ABE. We have to prove this one. See the proof. Area of triangle on hypotenuse is equal to sum of areas of triangles on the other 2 sides. We will prove that one. How we will prove that one? We already know that 3 are equilateral triangles, right? If 3 are equilateral triangles, then what you can write? Triangle ABE similar to triangle ACF similar to triangle BCD, right? Because 3 are equilateral, so we can make it similar as usual. Okay. Now if 3 are equilateral, now we have to prove this one. For proving that one, I am taking the theorem ratio of areas of 2 similar triangles. I have explained you, right? What is the theorem? Ratio of areas of 2 similar triangles is equal to sum of squares of their corresponding sides, right? Corresponding sides. Now see here, take any 2 triangles. I am taking, see, in triangle ABE, I am taking area of triangle ABE by area of triangle BCD. Okay, that too I am taking. Why? I will say. These 2 are similar triangles. Ratio of areas of 2 similar triangles is equal to ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. That is our theorem. So take the similar triangles now, similar sides. What are the corresponding sides? In this triangle, I am taking AB as the corresponding side. AB square. AB by, in this I am taking BC. BC square. AB square by BC square. AB by BC whole square. We can write it as, see here. What is the theorem? AB by BC whole square will be there in our theorem. I am taking it as AB square by BC square. That's it. Okay, take it as equation number 1. Now, in the same way, do for this one also. Okay, area of triangle ACF by same area of triangle BCD. Okay, what is the area of triangle ACF? I am taking AC as my side by, in this I am taking BC as the side, BC whole square. So this will be AC square by BC square. This is equation number 2. Okay, equation 1 and equation 2. Now what we should do, we should add that one, right? So by adding equations 1 and 2, what we will get? C. By adding equations 1 and 2, so add equations 1 and 2, what you will get? See here, plus what is second equation? Area of triangle ACF by area of triangle BCD is equal to what is the equations? AB square by BC square plus AC square by BC square. Okay, now see here, here we can take the LCM same now. Area of triangle BCD will be the LCM. If area of triangle BCD will be the LCM, in the numerator what we can write? Area of triangle ABE plus area of triangle ACF is equal to, here what is the LCM? BC square. In the numerator, AB square plus AC square. Now see here, AB square plus AC square, how you can write? In original triangle, what is that? In triangle ABC, by using Pythagoras theorem, BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square, AB square plus AC square. Okay, can we use that one here? Yes, we can use AB square plus AC square. In the place of AB square plus AC square, what you can write? BC square. So now write area of triangle ABE plus area of triangle ACF by area of triangle BCD, right? Area of triangle BCD is equal to, in this place what you can write? AB square plus AC square means BC square. BC square. In the new denominator also there is BC square. We can cancel BC square and BC square. The answer will be 1 there. Okay, here it will be 1, right? So area of BCD into 1 will be area of BCD. Okay, area of triangle ABE plus area of triangle ACF is equal to area of triangle BCD. Do cross multiplication, into 1 will give you area of triangle BCD. Right, that is our proof, right? Area of triangle BCD is equal to area of triangle ABE plus area of triangle ACF. So likewise we have to prove the problems by using Pythagoras theorems. Okay, in my next video I am going to tell you the most important topic, that is constructions of similar triangles, which are very most important, and definitely you will get a 4 marks question from the constructions. Definitely, for sure you will get the 4 marks question from the similar triangles construction. Okay, now in my previous in our next video we will discuss about the constructions. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Please do watch, like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Ganitha Sarathi. Thank you.